Child marriage refers to formal informal union between a child under age of 18 for female, under 21 for males. Means a girl is there, a girl, if she is getting married before the age of 18, or a boy is getting married before the age of 21, then it can be called as child marriage. Means they are not mature, they are just minors to get married. Okay, most child marriage involve girls, many of them are poor in socio-economic conditions. Means if the girl's father is poor, he is unable to maintain the girl, then soon he will get the girl married so that he will get rid of the responsibility. Okay, child marriage in India is defined as marriage solemnized between two people where the female is below age 18 and male is below age 21. Okay, according to UN, around 1.5 million girls get married before they turn 18 in India. Okay, for every year around 1.5 million girls get married, minor girls get married in India. Means around 15 lakh girls every year getting married. Okay, and according to 2011 census, 44% of women in Assam were married before the age of 18. This child marriage is mostly prevalent in the state of Assam, Rajasthan, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh. Okay, where the percentage is 47%, 46%, 43%. Means you can understand, out of every 100 girls, 44 girls are getting married as a minors in Assam, and 47 girls are getting married as a minor in Rajasthan, 46 girls in Bihar, and 43 girls in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, this can happen due to social circumstances also, superstition also. Some castes, backward castes, they believe that 15 is right marriage age, right age of marriage. So what they will do, after 15 only they started searching a groom for the girl. Before 18, in 16 or 17 they make the girl married. Okay, so these superstitions still exist in Assam, Rajasthan, Bihar and Madhya Pradesh states of India. So before going into the topic, let us discuss historical perspective. Historically, how this child marriage started. We used to listen many social evil things are there in British India, like sati is there, child marriage is there. Means from those days only child marriage started. Okay, in British India, child marriage used to exist. But what is the beginning point, that we will discuss here. In ancient India, in Manusmriti, it says that if father fails to marry off his daughter within 3 years of attaining puberty, means suppose a girl become mature at the age of 13 years, means after within 3 years of puberty, means within 16 years the father should get the girl married. That is written in Manusmriti. Meda Tithi, one of oldest and earliest commentators on the Manusmriti, 8 years is the right age for girl to give in marriage. You might be heard of in old days Kanya Shulka. Kanya Shulka exists in some states where the girl will be sold to an old man. Young girl, small girl will be sold to an old man as a wife. Means the girl father will take the Kanya Shulka from the old man, mean as a bribe for giving the girl to the man. then after going there only the girl will enter her maturity, will enter her puberty, and after knowing, after getting matured, after knowing things, she starts living with the old man. Why this thing happening? Because if once the girl is mature, she do not agree to marry a old person. See, suppose a girl is very mature and very wise, then why she marry an old man? So the parents by force they sell the girl to an old man. Like that they used to do in olden days. Okay, and Rigveda mentions Garbhadhan, attaining wealth of the womb. Means it is 16 first of samskaras a Hindu is expected to perform. Means they used to do in Rigveda Garbhadhan also. It is one type of getting the wealth of the womb. Okay, and Greek traveler Megasthenes in 350-290 BC written that women of Pandyan kingdom in South India bear children at 6 years of age. Don't know how this happens. It's true or not. Even I don't know about this statement, but he is telling at the age of 6 years only, a girl used to be pregnant. I don't know how it happened. And Persian polymath A.I. Burini wrote that child marriages are rampant in India. At that time, child marriages are rampant in India. They are everywhere happening. It's common in India. Okay. In colonial state, already I told you, in colonial state, sati used to exist and child marriage used to exist. Age of Consent Act has 1861 and 1891 draft reforms in conjugal rights. The 1861 Act laid down 10 years as minimum age for sexual intercourse. How it happens, I don't know. But at that time, 1861 Act, it is written that 10 years is enough for a girl getting married and she can make physical relationship with her man. Okay, the Hindu intelligentsia opposed raising this age to 12 and grounds that it violated norms related to Garbhadhan. Okay, so some Hindus rejected raising this 10 years age to 12 years because it is a violation of Garbhadhan. Okay, and Rukma Bhai case gave new impetus to the campaign of social reformers like M.G. Ranade, Behman Mehwan Malabari, okay, Rukma Bai, etc. So many social reformers worked against this because small girl can't be get married. They fight against these type of evils. Already we studied a lot in Indian national movement also, how they fought against um, evils at that time. Rukma Bai's marriage taken place when she was 11. Finally, when she was 11, at the age of 10 only she has to get married, but by social reformers pressure, she married at age of 11. Okay, and post independence. What about post independence? In British times, it used to be happen like that because India don't have particular constitution, particular laws, own laws. They have to depend on the British, but British don't know what are the our beliefs, etc. Our religious beliefs. British don't know, so they don't fix anything in India. In religious matters, they do not come up because aggression is coming. Aggression is coming from Indians. So they don't interfere in religious beliefs. And old people don't know how to frame the laws. But what happens after post-independence? Once we got independence to India, what happened to child marriages? At the time of India independence, minimum marriageable age stood at 15 years for females and 18 years for men. They have grown the minimum marriage age to 15 years, and for males it has risen to 18 years. In 1978, government increased 18 for girls and 21 for men. Okay, in 1978, after independence, in 1947 we got independence. After 30 years, in 1978, the number has grown to a girl to become a major, the age is 18, and for boy it is 21. Okay, in 2008, the Law Commission came out with a report which states that minimum marriageable age for both men and women should be 18 years of age, as both considered eligible to vote as citizens at the age. So, like this child marriage thing has been removed, means minimum marriage age become 18 and 21. How a child can be get married? It is out of law. So gradually the child marriages come to lessen. But what are the government steps? What steps the government took to lessen the child marriage? Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. Okay, Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. The Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006 states that a child marriage is illegal. It is illegal, but it is not wide. But it is not wide. Means it is not invalid. If a child is get married by force also, it is a illegal thing. They can be arrested for doing something illegal. But the marriage will be valid. Means the child will become the missus of the groom at that time. So when to make it valid? Means suppose a girl loving a boy at the age of 15 years, and she eloped from home and got married at the age of 16 years. Then the parents can file a case that the marriage is illegal, but they can't make the girl separate from the boy. Means the marriage will be void only till the parents will file a case. Till the parents file a case that the boy has kidnapped a minor girl and got married. In that case, the marriage will become void. Okay, means if girl consent, only girl consent is there, parents consent is not there, then they can make the marriage void. But if parents consent is there, suppose parents agreed for a girl marriage, early marriage, in that case they don't file a case at police station that the marriage is void. So the girl will be a valid wife of the groom in that case. Means suppose the parents are poor, very poor, they can't even maintain the girl, food, etc., maintenance, education, they can't give good future to the girl. Then what will happen if one good alliance is there? Immediately they try to make the girl marriage. So in that case what happens? The girl can't even complain in the police station that by force my parents are making me to get married. That is a loophole in law of India, that using these loopholes many child marriages are happening all over India with the parents' consent. That's why this child marriage evil is getting continued in India till now. Okay? So, you can see here, child marriage are illegal but not void. Instead, they are void at the option of minor party in the scenario that minor petition the court to declare the marriage void. Okay? Only when the minor party, means her parents, give a complaint in the police station or court that the marriage is void, in that case the marriage will become void. So 18 years as minimum marriage age for girls and 21 years is the minimum marriage age of boys. The punishment also extends to anyone who performs, conducts, directs and abets any child marriage. So the people who involved in a child marriage will also get punished once the case is filed in the court. Central government is planning to raise the age of minimum marriage of women 18 and boy 21 years. However, parliamentary panel examining this report. Okay, already examining this report to finalize. Okay, so J. Jaitley Committee established in June 2020 by Ministry of Women and Child Development submitted a report stating that marriageable age for women should be raised from 18 to 21. So, first of all, we had seen the time of independence, minimum marriage age of women is 15, man is 18. Okay, in 1978, it was decided that the government increased it for women as 18, men as 21. Okay, but in 2008, law commission stood that both for women and men, the marriage age should be 18. In 2021, central government tried to increase the marriage age. Okay, central government tried to increase the marriage age for women 18 and men 21. But what J.R. Jaitley committee recommends to make the age of women to 21. J.R. Jaitley committee recommends women age to 21. Okay, so in light of factors like reproductive health, education, etc. Education is important nowadays for women or men also. The things has been changed to finish their education, and after marriage, as a factor of maternal health also, they recommend to increase the age, minimum age, marriage age of women to 21. The modern conventions in laws and child marriage. Okay, so on UN Convention on Consent to Marriage, minimum age for marriage and registration of marriage is 1962. UN Convention on Elimination of all forms of discrimination against women, Beijing Declaration. All these are important conventions from UN to restrict women child marriages. Okay, UN Convention on Consent to Marriage means consent from both girl and boy is important to get married, and minimum age rule should be followed, and UN Convention on Elimination of Discrimination Against Women. Okay, and UN Beijing Declaration, UNFPA UNICEF Global Program to End Child Marriage team is on visit to India to witness state interventions which have helped reduce prevalence of child marriage. How state is also involving to reduce child marriages, that is has been witnessed by UNFPA and UNICEF. Already Prohibition of Child Marriage Act, Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act are in use in India till now, aim to protect children from violation of human and other rights. Parliament Standing Committee is weighing the pros and cons of raising the age of women to 21, which has been cleared by the Union Cabinet. They are also estimating the benefits and disadvantages of raising the women age to 21 of marriage, and which is cleared by the Cabinet. Means soon the GO will come that minimum marriage age of women will be 21. Okay, Sukanya Samruddhi Yojana. This is a yojana of central government. They encourage parents to save money for future of their girl child. Okay, this is a recent central government scheme in which the parents can invest some amount for the future of the girl, so that they do not have to bother about the future of the girl. They need not to get her married soon. And Kanya Sri Prakalpa scheme, the West Bengal launched this scheme since 2013 to promote education and welfare of girls and prevent child marriage in the state. This promotes education and welfare of girls and prevent child marriage in the state. West Bengal's Kanya Sri scheme offers financial aid to girls wanting to pursue higher studies. Means in the form of scholarship, they give some amount to the girl so that they will get encouragement to get for higher education. Means suppose by scholarship, if fee is paid, university fee is paid, other expenses they can afford, fee is paid, other expenses they can afford, they can continue their studies. And National Plan of Action for Children. This plan includes strategies to prevent child marriage and promote education and healthcare for children. Beti Bachao, like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme, and In abortion finding the sex of the kid. This test also prohibited already. Some parents, what they will do, in when the woman is pregnant and in fourth or fifth month only, they will go to the test from the doctor to find the gender of the kid. Once they find it is a girl, they will go to the abortion. That thing declared as illegal and prohibited in India to save girl childs. And also Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme is there to save the girl child. This slogan is everywhere in India to promote awareness even in uneducated parents. What some uneducated parents do, they are earning very low. They can't even strive their livelihood. They will think if one girl, they get a girl after operation, they can't even maintain the girl, her education, her health, etc. things. So what they will do, before getting the child out only, they will go to abortion. So to make awareness from uneducated parents, among uneducated parents, Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme is going in India. And there are also some other schemes. They empower girls, okay, create proper public infrastructure, address societal norms, etc. Many schemes are there state-wise. They are for women empowerment. And at Gram Panchayati level, ensuring child protection committees, child marriage prohibition officers. What they will do, these child marriage prohibition officers, they will observe in local village or in city any child marriage is going on. Then they will go there and stop immediately, or they will give a complaint at the police station, or they will tell to the government authorities to stop the marriage. Activating community support groups. They also have some groups indirectly working for them. Okay, Odisha now has over 12,000 child marriage free villages. So because of this, all this awareness and things improved a lot. Odisha is having 12,000 child marriage free villages. Means once they get the child married, only after it become a major. Okay, other determinants of child marriage, laws and policy interventions. Bihar and other states have been implemented cycle scheme to ensure child marriage is not happening, and UP is also have schemes to encourage girls to go back to the school. So it is possible to end child marriages which require unwavering support from vulnerable girls and families. So child marriage can't be stopped alone. It requires awareness among parents and kids also. Even if the girl reject to get married, the parents can't handle the marriage. So like that, awareness is very important. Government should provide the awareness even to disadvantaged and uneducated sections. Okay. So status of child marriage. So till now we have seen many laws. What are the laws working in India to prohibit child marriage? But we will go to the reports. How many children are getting married before major, getting major worldwide and India-wide? That we will see in this section. So what reports say about child marriage? Okay. So as per United Nations Children Fund, UNICEF, United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, India is home to largest number of child brides in the world, accounting for 1/3 of global total. Means if 1/3 of global total child marriages happening in India. Suppose worldwide 100 marriages happening, then 33 marriages are happening in India only. Okay, that is the status of India. What is the status worldwide? Worldwide, there are 640 million girls married as a child till now. And this number is 12 millions per year. 12 millions per year. Means it will be around 1.2 crore. Girls every year getting married worldwide as a child. Okay. Child marriages declined from 21 to 19% globally since last estimates were released 5 years ago. In 5 years, they are decreased by 2%. 2%. Means out of 1.2 crore, 2.5 crore reduced. Only 115 crore were married soon. However, global reductions would have been to 20 times faster to meet SDG, okay, Sustainable Development Goals of ending child marriage by 2030. But this decline is not sufficient to meet Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. This should be faster, means by 2 years it should decrease by 20%. Then only we can achieve the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. Most affected regions. Means this is very difficult to remember every area where child marriage is happening worldwide. Only remember by one clue that Central Africa is home to child marriages compared to East, South and North Africa. And apart from this region, South Asia is a second home to child marriages worldwide. Remember like this because African peoples are very poor. They even starve for food. So in that case, they make the kid married soon because they can't maintain the kid. And South Asia, some poor countries are there in South Asia. They also prefer to go with child marriages. Remember two things, Central Africa and South Asia. Two regions where child marriages happen. Already what I told that was given here. See, West and Central Africa has highest rates of child marriages with 1 to 3 women being married before the age of 18. But however, this is less compared to Central Africa. Child marriage rates are somewhat lower in Eastern and Southern Africa, South Asia, Latin America and Caribbean. Okay, if we consider Latin America, Caribbean, they are less. Okay, and North Africa. So child marriage is mostly happening in West and Central Africa compared to South and East Africa and Caribbean and Latin America also. If you compare, the child marriage is more in Central Africa. Roughly 150 million children worldwide married before reaching age of 118. 115 million, 100 million means around 10 crores childs are got married before the age of 18. This is the progress in South Asia. So what are the countries that are making child marriage in South Asia? There have been positive signs in fight against child marriage, particularly in South Asia, where girl likelihood of marrying in childhood dropped by nearly half. South Asia progressed bit. They reduced child marriage by half from 46% to 26%. India played significant role in driving progress, although Bangladesh, Maldives, Pakistan shown notable declines. Bangladesh, Maldives and Pakistan shown decrease in child marriages. So what is the status in India now? Okay. Already I told you, India accounts for 1/3 of global total child marriages. 1/3 of means if every 100 child marriages happening, 33 are coming from India. 33 cases are coming from India only. So India's child marriage rate is 21%. This is 21% as per NHFS, National Health Family and Survey. It is 20%. Means out of every 100 girls in India, 20 are getting married before the age of 18. However, still this is a decrease in child marriages from 54% in 1990 to 93 to 23% in 2021 and 21. It has declined by less than half in these 20 years. In 1990 to 2020 means in 30 years period, child marriages has been reduced by half. Means in 1990 to 93, if 10 child marriages are happening, in 2020-21, only 5 child marriages are happening. Okay, the change remains slow, especially for girls in the age of 15 to 18 years. But this reduction is very slow. In 30 years, they reduced by half, means they take another 30 years to make it zero. So this reduction is very slow. Okay, pandemic also increased. COVID pandemic also increased child marriages in India because COVID pandemic led to poverty. Poverty in many families. Some people lost their jobs. They can't maintain their kids. Okay, some people lost lost job, so they don't have any other option to take care of the kid. If they feel that if the kid is get married, the in-laws will take care of the kid for some time. It can be survived rather than living without food. Okay, so COVID pandemic had led to increase the child marriages in India. Child marriage is more prevalent in rural areas than urban areas because it is common. In rural areas, people will have many doubts. They think that suppose if a woman is not married till 20 years, then she will love someone, love a boy from another caste. So it will affect their reputation. So what they will do, before getting 18 only, they make the girl married. Okay, and they have some superstitions also. Some type of tribals, they have superstitions, old beliefs still exist in them. That's why they make the girl married soon. Okay, eight states are in India having more prevalence of child marriages. They are West Bengal, Bihar, Tripura. West Bengal, Bihar and Tripura are worst. They account for 40% of women aged 20 to 24 years married before 18. Only West Bengal, Bihar, Tripura have 40% of women marrying as a child. Means out of every 100 women, 40 are getting married before the age of maturity. Okay, states with large population of tribal poor also have highest number of child marriage. Highlights of UNICEF finding, concerns about future. Although there has been decline, already I told you there has been decline in child marriages by 2% in 5 years, but still 640 million girls all around the world are child brides. They married before the age of maturity. And women are victims of child marriage, and 12 million girls and teens worldwide become brides each year. Okay, every year 1.2 crore girl or boys getting married soon worldwide. So UNICEF expressed fears that in COVID pandemic, okay, Ukraine Russia war, etc., pandemics happen worldwide, then also these child marriages increasing. How much efforts they are doing to reduce the child marriage? If again it's happening, they can't stop it anymore. That is the concern of UNICEF, United Nations Children Development. Africa is the Sub-Saharan Africa is the center of child marriages, with increase the child marriage increase by 10% every year, because they don't even have good resources, good food, good money. Then they soon get the child married. Okay, girls in the region are especially at risk of child marriages compared to rest of the world. The world is engulfed by polycrisis. Already I told you, polycrisis means global risks. The global risks compounding to lead to child marriages like COVID-19 and Russia-Ukraine war, etc. things. Okay, oil issues, oil problems, tariff issues. They can also lead to inflation. If inflation increase in the same salary, if parent father can't entertain the kids, in that case they make him get married soon. Okay, health and economic crisis, escalating armed conflicts, climate change, shocks, ongoing impacts. These are things, polycrisis things lead to child marriages. What are the main reasons for prevalence of child marriage in India? Lack of education, lack of awareness, uneducated parents. Suppose parents are uneducated. Okay, a father is uneducated. He is working. So, what are the main reasons for prevalence of child marriage in India? We are advanced a lot nowadays. People are entering into space. AI is there, robotics is there. in this advanced time also, why child marriages are prevalent in India? Okay, that we will discuss here. Lack of education. Already I told you, suppose an uneducated father is there. Uneducated father. He is working in a, for example, quarry. Hardly he earns 20,000, 20K per month. In this case, suppose he got a girl child. He had a girl child. How he will raise the child? In a salary of 20K, how he raise the child? That is a question. He can't even raise the child. In that case, what he will do? After getting 16 years, immediately he will make marriage of the kid, so that the burden will be reduced on him to raise the kid anymore. The in-laws or the husband will take care of the girl child. For her safety also, some parents think it is safe to her rather getting married rather than making her do some job, okay, without education. And 40% with primary education married before age of 18 according to NHFS. Means before primary education also not finished, they will get married because the parents don't have awareness on girl education. And patriarchal attitudes. Child marriage is seen as defense against premarital sex and duty to protect the girl from sexual violence, etc. Some people feel that nowadays society is very awkward. Okay, anything happens to women at any time, any crime can happen, any rape can happen at any time. They will think if a girl gets married, she will be safe in the hands of her husband. She will be saved from rape or sexual violence from college or any sides. After going outside from home, at office or at college or anywhere on road also, on park also, anything can happen to the girl child. But if she gets married, if she is staying inside home with her husband, she will be safe. Like that, some parents think that is one mentality only, that is one understanding only. What guarantee the husband will take care of the woman in better way? Some they she can be a victim of domestic violence also. After getting married, the husband can every day beat the wife. Who knows? Domestic violence can happen. Okay, some people treat the woman as slave just to do all works. Only woman is there, nothing for nothing she is there. And torture, exploitation. Some people will exploit women in any ways, like they take the dowry. After taking the dowry, they start torturing the woman. So anything can happen in marriage also, but it's parents attitude that after getting married, one girl is safe. And declining sex ratio. So out of every 1,000 boys in India, only 960 girls are there. This number is between 940 to 960. So what happens? For every 1,000 boys, 40 should be like bachelors only. They can't marry because girl is not found. So what they will do? They will prefer to marry minor girl also in that case. Even immature girl they will marry because they want a wife on urgent basis. Okay. And ineffective implementation of law. Ineffective implementation of law. Many laws or rules are there in India to protect women, but there is no effective implementation by government authorities, and there is no social awareness among people. Okay, then government people. Then these laws and rules are of a waste. Nothing, no one can do anything with these laws. That is a problem happening here. Economics of marriage. Economics of marriage. Suppose already I told you, poor father is there. Poor father is there. He is having a beautiful daughter. What he will do? He will be ready to get married the daughter to a rich man. rich man if he is getting huge money. Means they treat marriage as a transaction. It's not a life of the girl. It is just a transaction. What they will do, just they sell the girl even to a bad person to get the money. So always the marriage will happen according to money also. Some people think not, they don't take money, they give dowry in return to get a rich boy as son-in-law. So in that case, they will get hurry to the marriage. Even the girl is a minor, not mature. Then also they will ready to get married soon. Okay. And cultural practices. Already I told you this superstition. Many tribal people has many superstitions. Okay. They follow some superstition, caste wise rituals, etc. Religion rituals. So according to that also they will have some rule in their caste that the girl should be married soon. So in 16, 17 years only, the after getting puberty, after being mature, the girl should be married. Then according to the rule of the religion, they will do. Blindly they follow. They don't think the girl is mature, ready for marriage or not. Okay. So these are many things that comes under as a reasons for child marriage in India. But how rising the legal age will help prevent child marriages? How rising the age of a woman from 18 to 21 as a marriageable age will help prevent child marriage. So increasing a marriage age will relay women's responsibility attached to marriage. Means suppose a girl is getting married at 21 instead of 18, then she can spend these 3 years for her education. Okay, to grow herself or to do some job and get experience. Okay, means she, instead of after getting married, she has to take care of her husband, in-laws. If she get any kid, she has to take care of the kid. Instead of concentrating on these things, she will concentrate on her job and experience. So that is a benefit of rising marriageable age. And this also ensures gender equality. Girls feel that we are equally treated compared to boys in our nation. We are very proud of being a woman in India. Like that means the government can ensure gender equality to the women by raising their marriageable age. And abuse of minors will be prevented. Suppose means it is very awkward to say, if a girl married at 18, what happens? She is not ready for the marriage, she is not mature. In that case, physical or sexual intercourse will be a pain, because she is not, her body is not ready for that. In that case, if the husband come and touch the woman, she feels like so suppose the husband come and go on touching a wife of age less than 18, she feels like a rape. Some person is coming and abusing me. Okay, she feels like a abuse. But if a girl is mature, she is ready for the marriage. Girl age is 21, she is ready for marriage, and she has sexual awareness. Then what happen? Automatically, she enjoy the married life. She will be ready to get the kids. Her body is matured, her mind is matured. She is okay with the husband. In that case, she can get kids soon. So these things can happen. If anything happens to a minor girl, it can be treated as a rape only in India. And we can reduce maternal mortality ratio. Suppose a minor already, the physically not fit minor, got married and got a kid, then she will be, first of all, mother health is not good, how she can take care of the kid health also will affect, means both mother and kids health will affect. Maternal mortality will happen. Sometimes the kid can die or mother can die because they are not ready for the operation. Okay, so these can be avoided by raising the marriage age. But what are the limitations in implementing child marriage, curbing child marriage? What are the limitations that exist in India? Limited success of legal measures. How many measures the government take? There is no social awareness. There is no effective implementation. It is of no use. So adding to NFHS, the prevalence underage marriage remains high with 23% of women between age 20 to 24 years married before the age of 18. Okay, despite how many measures the government is taking, 23% of people are getting married soon. And the detection of child marriage is very less. Suppose the parents with consent making a girl child marriage soon, nobody is able to recognize. In a small village, if the marriage is happening, the police do not recognize, the government authorities do not recognize. Even after the marriage is over, if they detect also, it is of no use. Okay, and last there is no effective implementation, there is no social awareness. And one more thing is that sex selective abortions. Huh? Already I told you, some people what they will do when they come to know they are getting a girl child after operation, they will get the child killed by abortion. So due to this, what happened? The number of girls per every 1,000 males decreases. Sex ratio decreases. So automatically, to get a girl, the boy will be ready to marry a minor girl also. So this is the problem in India. That's why also child marriages are happening more. And investing in girl education. Investing in girl education. Suppose a girl is not married, the father go on investing in the girl education. To avoid this also, they will make the girl married soon. Okay, so according to NFH, National Family Health Survey 4, median age of marriages increases from 17 years to 22 years with no schooling to 12 years schooling. And economic and social empowerment of girls, financial empowerment after. So these are the measures. What measures the government should take to prevent child marriage? In that, the first comes economic and social awareness to girls. They will give awareness to girl that first, if she got educated, if she get a good job, if she has financial freedom, then she can marry anyone whenever she likes, at whatever place. That is the thing. Means that awareness we should give to the girl. And campaigns. Okay, social and behavioral change communication campaigns. Campaigns means spreads social awareness to uneducated parents. Uneducated parents should get some awareness of how to avoid the child marriage. Ensuring registration of marriages. By registration of marriages, what happens? Suppose one person is not marrying by doing a big ceremony. He is just doing marriage at registration office. So what happens if the girl age is below 18 years? The registration officer will ask, if the girl is less than 18, you should not get married.